Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We are now joined by Debi Lynes, who,
if you
healthy
say,
living,
I was
girl
just,
talk, lines on design.
no,
so
we're
many
talking
things.
about lines on design, you said, right?
Yes.
But the funny part is, you know how I thought what he was going to say?
How many years you've been?
This is the oldest.
I'm not super.
I thought he was going. I thought he was going into the age thing too, Debbie. And I was sitting back. Just,
You're like, oh God, please.
I was
wait."
kicking him. I was kicking him.
Well, lines on design. Tell us about the show. Everybody's seen it, but just give us a quick overview.
Well, it is an oldie but a goodie, and we try to keep it current. One of the things that we talk about is how a lot of our shows are integrated into the other, and they all meld very well for our demographic and for the Low Country. So Lines on Design is a combination of, at least we hope, design dilemmas, finishing touches. We visit different businesses to see what's out there. We talk about new products. We talk about things like art. We visit endangered arts a lot, and we see when cost is no object or when you're on a shoestring.
Right.
The other fun thing we try to do is take projects, and we've done renovations and repurposing. We've looked at new design. It's just sort of a well-rounded design opportunity, if you will. We've even done things like gone to a jeweler and looked at when designing things like jewelry, how that ties into furniture, if form follows function and style, cars, interiors, homes, everything sort of follows suit.
And the cool thing about the show too is kind of like WHHI-TV. You get to go out into the community.
Yes.
I mean, studio shows are great, but being out and featuring different aspects of where we live, not whether it's a immaculate home or a new store or whatever you may be, its own location, which is really cool.
And it's great because we get calls all the time. We had a customer in Bluffton who had a new store, and she was doing table linens and all kinds of things like that. So we had the opportunity to go out and watch her do tablescaping, which I don't know about you, but it's like magic. So for me, the best part of the show is I get great design ideas as well as anybody else.
You do, and I think a lot of times just freshening, getting fresh looks in the house is so important. And I've had even a few people on my show, and I know you've gone to the locations where they've actually, refinished furniture, or brought it to life again.
Well, I was talking to Jenny Lockhart from the Real Estate Show, and she was talking about property management and some of the guests that she's had on, and I'm thinking, gosh, what a perfect way to give a long format opportunity to someone in property management. I'd like to know, how to keep my property looking good. What are some shortcuts I can do to update it? So, I mean, we all really are pretty collaborative when it comes to the shows that we do and the way they all tie together.
And speaking specifically about our area, there's so many affluent people and people that have really creative ideas. Why is a design show like this, why does it work well in this community, you think?
I think because we're an educated public, number one, and although we may have discretionary income, we want to get the best bang for our buck.
Absolutely.
We want to know where to put our money. And I think the more information we provide people, the more able they are to make informed decisions, the better their homes are going to look. And to me, it's pretty much as simple as that. I think because of where we live, it's even more important, less for the what's cool in design, but more for how to spend your money, where to spend your money.
Yeah, wisely.
That's good insight, So tell us a little bit quickly about your background. I mean,
my background's a little bit, I'm old, so it's a little bit more diverse. I think we were talking about that. You're a pharmacist.
Right.
I started out as a designer and now I'm a psychologist, so I think, we've got a lot of vast experiences, but it gives you a depth and a breadth to be able to really look at different angles of the shows that we get to do. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. I think it's brought some
it brings
different
angles
insight
into everything. I think it just exactly.
So I guess I should have said Dr. Debi Lynes,
yes,
right?
it's Doc. Yeah, and I can't tell you what my kids call me, but yes, that's very true. It is. And we bring little pieces of that, kind of the Freudian slipcover part of it into the show, which is a lot of fun. Why do we do what we do?
And real quickly, 20 seconds, Girl Talk 2. How much fun did you have doing that show?
Yes.
Girl Talk, Debbie Court is amazing. She's a producer extraordinary. I have to give a shout out to her.
She
and
does
all
a
of the
great
other
job.
co-hosts that we have.
Many.
It is one of the best experiences
And
I've
being
ever
a guest,
Yes.
so much fun.
Isn't it?
So much
well,
fun.
you're awesome.
It's like a
I
party.
I feel very fortunate. I tell you that all the time. I
Thank
really
you for
do.
joining
Yeah.
us. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Great station, WHHI-TV.
That's right.
So glad to be part of it.
Well, stay with us. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town.